Breaking news coming in today that has shocked the fitness industry. Hailed as Time magazine's personal trainer for 5 years in a row, dubbed the next big thing in the fitness industry, personal trainer to Rihanna, Beyonce, Kim Kardashian and Lewis Capaldi, has retired at the age of 28.
Hello, it's only me, it's Chris Bradley. Jokes aside, I've been asked a few times. I now help people with their fitness business ever since I used to be a personal trainer, gym owner, all that good stuff. And if I've been asked a few times, people have said to me, Chris, why did you give up personal training? And I thought I'd do a video on it just to kind of give you my personal thoughts on it, give you my roadmap, if you like, of where I want to take things. Maybe you can relate, or maybe it's something that you want to look forward to doing in the future. You just like doing your nosy. We'll cover it in this video. At the end of the video, I'm also going to talk about the next steps that I've got planned, what the future holds, because as you'll find out in point number 1, I don't like doing the same stuff for too long. Okay, so first and foremost, one of the biggest reasons that I stopped personal training was that I've been doing it for 7 to 8 years. It's proper serious. It was just a long time working in the same gym with the same equipment, helping similar people. Ridiculously fun. It has changed my life. With hindsight, I can look back at it from that point of view, but in the moment, those 7 years were incredible. It just got to a point one day. It wasn't like I hated any point of it. Like, it just got to a point where I realised that actually I need to change something. But first and foremost, one of the things that I did first was I got a fully booked diary. Like, I had, I was one of those busy PTs, busy fools, just drinking coffee all day, clients at 6 a.m, 7 a.m, 8 a.m, a break at 9 to grab some breakfast, then a 10, 11, 12, then train, and then client in the afternoon, 4, 5, 6, 7, that type of thing, Monday to Friday, and then maybe 4 or 5 clients on a Saturday as well. So it was like crazy busy schedule, but I absolutely loved it. I never complained once until I got to the point of burnout and stuff like that, but I must have racked up thousands and thousands of coaching hours. And I think in any job, like, if you're not changing and if you're not adapting and moving things slightly, you can get fed up. No matter how good the money is, no matter how good the environment is, how good you've got it in terms of, like, maybe the travel time's amazing, maybe you've got really close friends round about you and stuff like that. Sometimes you'll just sit down and something won't feel right, and it's usually to do with you not feeling challenged as an individual. Then I got to the point from like busy, kind of overworked, to then I was in a position where I got business help and I was able to just work my own hours. So I went all the way down to like 6 and a 7 and 8 client. Then I had breakfast. Then I'd have an 11 and 12, and that'd be me done for the day, and that'd be Monday to Friday. And because I was more expensive, made the same money, similar money, doing much less hours, and then I was able to build online coaching and things like that. So I thought that would fix it. I thought that would fix that kind of feeling of like, I don't want to do as much of this anymore. It's just too much. I'm burnt out. I thought that getting time back would be the answer, but something still didn't feel quite right. I also started launching like challenges and things like that because it excited me. I liked creating new things. So instead of like adding more hours onto my schedule again and going back to where I started, like too busy, I started launching more leveraged programs like transformation challenges, things like that, doing photo shoots with clients. That all made me excited and got me excited to extend the period of still being a personal trainer. But then it still kind of wasn't enough because I always had that little voice in the back of my head. And this is all because like I was getting to 28, 29 years of age, and I'm kind of like, how far can I take this? Spoiler alert, you can take it very far. It's just that I didn't see future. I didn't know how there was future. Like online coaching, obviously you can then grow that, but in my head I was just kind of like, I prefer in-person stuff, and that's where I want to take things. But actually it's because the road wasn't clean enough to me in the first place. We opened our own gym and started hiring staff, scaled the business right up, had the online coaching program on the side as well, which was doing really well, and had the logo that I made, that I designed, up on the wall with our clients, amazing clients in doing group coaching, own facility, kind of like a PT's dream, which for a lot of people. A very leveraged service as well, so I wasn't in there hundreds of hours and stuff, and I still got to the point like something's missing. And for me it was like I just spent enough time helping people with the same problems. That's all it was. Like I was no longer fulfilled having a chat with someone about their fitness goals, and I felt like I was doing people a disservice. So it was like, right, you know what, like I've got the best scenario possible here. We've got an online program, we've got staff, we've got the gym. How am I still feeling this way? And it all bottled into the fact that I was no longer fulfilled in doing what I was doing. Then I identified that actually I still want to be in the fitness industry, but I love chatting about business. I was never the strongest at running a business. I was never the best by any stretch, but like I knew that having the right work ethic and being willing to ask for help was always going to serve me well. And then all of a sudden people were asking me like, Chris, how have you done that? How did you launch a challenge? How did you open a gym? Can I pick your brain and stuff? stuff. And that's when it was like, right, I think this might be the next step for me. I went away, did a lot of studying, a lot of researching, spent a lot of money to invest to make sure that when the day comes that I'm willing to help people officially, I'm actually pretty good at it and I've got enough knowledge, because naturally from an academic point of view, I wasn't something that I could just turn on. I had to go and learn and listen and take all different points of view. And actually I started kind of chatting to people about business, and as soon as someone didn't want to try a tactic that I tried, I was like, whoa, I don't actually know as much as I think I do. I only know how to run my business. And that's when I went back to the drawing board and actually created something that actually could help people, instead of me just going, do what I do, you know, kind of thing. And then the last 2 points was like, number one is I love the challenge that brought. I kind of thought like by helping people with a business, it'd be good, it'd be helping them make money, helping them build things. But then I very quickly realised that it's actually more severe than helping somebody with their fitness. Now, I know that you can change someone's life with helping with their fitness and stuff, but let's face it, personal training someone in a gym, like, it's a nice thing to have, and you can change people's lives, of course you can. But for me, it was like, I very quickly realised that people were relying on me for their livelihoods, like their business. And I loved that challenge. At first I was kind of like, whoa, this person's actually telling me they don't have much money left and this needs to work. Like, that's a lot of pressure, and I actually love that pressure. I love the challenge to really kind of put your arm around someone and try and guide them that way. And for me, it wasn't very different from actually coaching as well. Like, you have to do that with someone, put your arm around them, believe in them, show them support, accountability, give them a path to follow. So it was an easy transition. It wasn't easy to run it and sell it and market it and continue to run it. It's a different beast, but it was easy for me, and from a coaching perspective, my strengths carried over quite well. And that's it. That's pretty much the thoughts. I guess this is part of like maybe a diary for myself, but hopefully it gives you guys something to watch and go, I'm kind of going through emotion 1, 2 or 3 right now. And the only path isn't to just become a fitness business consultant or mentor or anything like that. There is other ways that you can look at it. You know, for me, I love marketing. I could have went down the marketing route, and whatever element you love of running businesses, you could go down that route as well. It's entirely up to you. But number one, I think, is just realizing that, okay, I'm not feeling fulfilled anymore. Then start a path to do something about it. You don't have to just, cut the cord or whatever. Start the path and put in emotion. I kind of done that, but I never knew. Like, I reduced my hours. I then I launched challenges, and then I opened a gym. Like, I kind of went through all the motions to try and keep myself excited, engaged and fulfilled, to be honest. And sometimes it kind of feels a bit spoiled. Like, you're kind of like, why am I not fulfilled when people give me all this money and I'm running a successful business? It's like, well, you can feel unfulfilled if you feel unfulfilled. It's absolutely okay to feel that way. You just got to make a change and try things and speak to people and, look for other opportunities. So that's it. That is why the world's best personal trainer is retired. So this has been a fitness business news alert update. Please tell everybody about it, because it's a sad, sad day. Question is, who's going to take over the title of the world's best personal trainer? Speak to you soon.